Gird your loins, brace yourself because you will need it.
My name's Lee. I identify as a woman of trans experience.
I am Bennett, and I identify as a trans non-binary person.
Hi, my name is Arisce Wanzer. I'm a transgender supermodel. Don't ever forget it.
Hey everyone, my name is Miles J. I identify as gender fluid or gender queer.
I have used every dating app under the sun. My experience has been from good to funny to really bad.
I have been the recipient of some really hilarious messages that were hilarious because they were funny, some hilarious because they were sad.
I actually love Grindr. It is a mixed bag with a whole bunch of dick pics.
We don't want it right away. We want it probably after you bought us dinner.
I wanted to see a picture of you smiling because you don't have any of those, but I guess I'll take your ball sack.
Personally, I don't mind unsolicited dick pics. I love looking at pictures of penises. Email them to me at milesjproductions@gmail.com. Thank you.
Any guy, I think the hottest picture you're gonna have is of you smiling, having a good time.
I've experienced a lot of fetishism on dating apps.
One of my favorites is when people will just message you without saying, hey, without saying, here's my picture, are you interested? Without anything, will just be like, show me your pussy.
It's like ground zero for chasers.
My usual response is to show them a picture of a naked Ken doll from the waist down.
Like they're looking for the whole porn experience, which I'm just not gonna provide because if you touch my hair, you're dead.
A lot of people will come up to me in my messages, slide in my DMs and be like, hey, put some panties on and come over. And here I am sitting in bed at 2 o'clock in the morning, my wig is off, I have no face on, and I'm ready to go to sleep. And you want me to come over to your house at 2 a.m. with some panties on and a bra because you can't handle me bald-headed. So
They'll ask, what the heck is a woman of trans experience? And they'll have to explain it to them. Why didn't you just put you were that guy before? Are you kidding me? No.
You want to signal, hey, I'm trans, because you don't want to get to a place where you decide that you're into somebody and then you disclose that to them and they freak out.
Even if you try to explain to people nicely and you think they're trying to be nice to you by asking these questions, at the end of the day, they're just trying to make you feel bad because they have this preconceived notion that they're being emasculated because they're finding us trans folk attractive.
people think, by looking at me, oh, well, she's trans and 1 + 1 = 2, and that must mean they're a sex worker. So that means I can come at them sideways and ask them for sexual favors that I normally wouldn't ask anybody else.
If you wouldn't say it to a cis woman, don't say it to a trans woman. If you open with, how big are you, or can I suck you off tonight, you are in for a block button.
It is really hard to know if the people who are responding to you because they're into you in addition to the fact that you're trans, or if they're into you because you're trans.
The best approach to dating or hooking up with trans people, because consent is super important, read the bio. Most women, and this is trans women, cis women, we fill out the bio listing what we want.
Come at them like you would any other normal, respecting human being.
Just be honest about where you are. I don't think anybody will fault you if the place you come from is honesty and respect.
And that kind of conversation is actually refreshing.
See what they're looking for, approach with caution, be nice, be respectful.
Then even if you say something that might not be the best way to say something, you're at least coming from a place where it makes it easier for those of us who are trans, who are talking to you, to want to explain, maybe next time try this, or thank you for asking. I don't refer to my body parts that way. I use these terms.
And if you didn't read my profile and you comment and we meet up and you get mad, that's your fault.
My advice to other trans people that haven't used dating apps, if you're sick of being single, honey, there's a whole world of people out there looking for you. You can put whatever pictures you want on there. Mine are all snatched and from 10 years ago. So yeah, I'm catfishing, but at least it's me.
I think trans folk use dating apps to try to avoid having that element of danger, because you already can disclose right away and you can make sure that that person is already open and willing to meet somebody who's trans.
There are a lot of people out there, of course, not really taking into account the fact that we are first and foremost people.
Grindr has sort of set the tone, adding the pronoun option in profiles and gender identity option. I think people have sort of maybe started to shift their behavior as the expectation around the dialogue in the platform itself has become elevated.
Don't forget to have fun, and Use these dudes. Honey, free food is free food. Are you crazy?
Sometimes it's nice to have the validation of somebody liking you and talking to you and stuff, but at the same time, I know self-respect is really huge.
Trying to meet somebody on an app is like shopping at Goodwill. You have to sort through a lot of trash, but sometimes you find something that's worthwhile.
All you really need to do is know who you are as a person and stand firm in that. You know, baby, just protect yourself. Love yourself. You come first, okay? Stay golden.